All right, good morning, everyone. Melissa here. So I am at the Colorado Springs Airport. Yeah, I know I travel fast, right? So last night I had already had work. I had already talked about having work. I told this one job, they hired me. I came over here to decide, in New Hampshire what I wanted to do. And I had a job interview, and it just happened. I was at the Tilton Diner and I was praying, God, show me who to get a ride with to save some money, right? And my spandex here, I have a big bulky, it's not fat, Kevin Leandro, big bulky pockets, right? Because I got a stash of money there and I got, my phone on the other side, etc. So anyways, I said, God, show me who to ask a ride for, right? And I'm watching these two young guys, and I'm like, should I get a ride with them? And all I did was I was just watching, and the guy came over and said, hey, what are you doing? You looking for a ride? And I'm like, yeah. And he goes, you can ride with us. So anyways, they brought me to my job interview too. We stopped at the hotel. One of them got his bike. The other one brought me to my job interview, and I got it. Right on the spot, no resume. Usually I don't even need a resume because people like me and I get my jobs quick. And so I said, is this a yes for you? And he's like, definitely. He goes, I just have to check with corporate. And I said, okay, check with corporate. And, I need a deadline because I have a lot going on, so I need some deadlines. I need the onboarding and I need the job offer letter so I can set up a room to rent in New Hampshire, right? And he's like, okay. And then corporate called me and they're like, well, we'll probably get that to you on Monday. My hair's so flat, guys. I didn't even have Pantene when I was traveling. I had the cheap hotel shampoo. So anyways, I'm like, corporate calls me. They're like, we'll have your letter on Monday. And I'm like, actually, no, I need it like by tonight, right? So last night, I'm trying to figure things out and everything, and I didn't even get it. And meanwhile, I'm on the boardwalk and I get a guy saying, yeah, we're going to hire you, so 2 jobs right off the bat, right? Plus I had 2 other ones lined up. So I went back to the guy on the boulevard and he's like, I can't get to you right now. And I'm like, well, I need a deadline if you're going to hire me. And so that fell through. And then I had called this other place. They said they'd get back to me tomorrow. And I'm like, I can't wait. And then just as I got here, I had the 4th job call me and they want me to work for them. So that's kind of where I'm at, guys. And then last night I talked to the police and they said, yes, if you want to prosecute her for spitting basically in your face, and she was trying to fight with me. Guess what, guys? She was trying to spit in my face. She was spitting in my face and I didn't throw her. Amazing. What self-control, huh? So anyways, they said I can also put a restraining order on them. So that is what I can do if I want to go back and work at this place. So we'll see what happens. But those are my options of what I can do because there is no restraining order on me. That was a stupid court thing that Kevin Leandro lied about to try to get me in trouble. So yeah, so that's what's going on here. Love my new Boston sweatshirt. I was freezing last night. Got this at the airport and just slept on the plane. Got friends coming to pick me up. Oh, and by the way, Kevin Leandro, he does this video about how all my jobs get burned. Not true. I actually still go to the Broadmoor. My friends from my job I just worked at are picking me up. The reason why I chose not to work there is I worked 95 hours and made $617 because of the taxes they took out and the way they do the sales and everything. So yeah, not something that I want.